the Rust Deck Garage. Today I have a 2006 Pontiac GTO equipped with the 6.0 liter LS2 engine. I bought this car for less than $10,000 and I think it is one of the best muscle cars for the money today. I bought this GTO from a friend of mine. Him and his wife bought this car brand new in McMinnville, Oregon at Larson Motor Company. They bought it on December 31st, 2005. They purchased this car new for $34,295. They did get Larson's to throw in a service contract with the car. They financed it for 84 months at $535. Now this car is 16 years old. It's got 96,000 miles on it. I paid less than $10,000 for the car on Thanksgiving Day. Is that a great buy at $10,000? I think so. In 2004, the Pontiac GTO had a 5.7 liter LS1 engine in it. 2005, they came out with the LS2, which is a 6 liter. And in 2006, they carried it over the same as 2005. So this car has the LS2 6 liter in it. Then they've known to be a very, very reliable engine with the 4L65E transmission. The differentials are strong in these cars. 4-speed automatic, longitudinal. In other words, rear-wheel drive. 65 is a torque rating, and E is electric. And they hold up to a lot of abuse. And we all know that these cars have really been abused. This car, however, was bought new, like I said, by my friend Jason and his wife Judy. And she drove to work almost daily, and Jason rarely drove the car. So the car really has never really been abused hard. But that all changes with me driving the car because I like to burn rubber in the thing there. But are these cars good? Yeah, I think they're a very reliable car, and most of the things that do go wrong with them are relatively easy to fix and relatively inexpensive. The one thing about these cars is, to me, is the money that you pay for these cars competes with like a C5 Corvette, because you could buy a used C5 Corvette for similar money. If you shop around and look around, you can buy one for a pretty decent price there. So what would you rather have, a C5 Corvette or this? I don't know. This car came up, was an opportunity for me to buy at a good price, so I bought it. The 6.0 LS2 that came in this car has 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque, which really makes this car move out. These engines have aluminum cylinder heads and aluminum block for lightweight. You add a set of Cook's headers to this and a Brian Tooley cam or something like that, and they really come alive and make some pretty good horsepower. Not hard to get in one of these cars in an 11-second range. The GTO in 2006 comes standard with leather interior, and very few options were available for the cars. Has the Blanc stereo in it, cruise control, air conditioning, and all the things there. Pretty comfortable car. Drive a long distance in this car and you would not be tired. The GTO has the oversized brake rotors and the red GTO brake calipers on it. In the rear, it is 4-wheel disc brakes and independent rear suspension for the handling. So the braking, the handling, and the performance of this car is quite good. Equipped with the rear spoiler, dual exhaust, and the hood scoops in the hood up here. The 2004s did not have the hood scoops in the hood that the 2005s and 6 models come with. The headlights in this car were very faded. I used some 2000 grit sandpaper to wet sand them before polishing them. I used the Meguiar's Mirror Glaze Ultra Cut Compound and the Meguiar's Ultra Finish and Polish, and I did use 2 different buffing pads. All right, that looks much better than before and after. Didn't get you a very good before shot, but wow, what a huge difference on these. It really makes the car look so much better. It only took me about 5 minutes. So I did sand it with 2000 grit sandpaper. Looking for it here, don't see it. But I did sand it first with 2000 grit sandpaper and then hit it with a rubbing compound, and real happy with the results. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video on the GTO there. It's been raining here in the Northwest for many days. It just doesn't seem to want to let up, so we can get out and do some spirited driving in the car. But the GTO is a fun car. I think it's a pretty good value for somebody who wants to do a little drag strip driving. You could do some road course, do drag and drive events with these cars and be competitive and have a good time. And yet, you know, 20 miles a gallon on the highway, which isn't horrible, it's not great, but it wouldn't break the bank either to take a little trip in this car though. So I think they're a great value. Like I said earlier in the video there, C5 Corvette versus this car, yeah, you know, it's a toss-up. If you need the back seat, obviously the GTO is a better choice. If you don't need the back seat, the C5 Corvette might be the better buy for you. I like them both personally. The C5 Corvette, my experience with them is they seem to be a little more, maybe not quite as refined. Maybe that's not the right word. The C5 Corvette's a neat car. It's a lot of fun, and the performance in it's very good. I think they're a little lighter than this car, so they might do a little better on the performance side of things. But the GTO still is a great value. And again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you would, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And we'll catch you next time at Rusty Duck Garage.